Welcome to today's video about 13 early signs of kidney failure. Kidney failure is one of the most dangerous health threats because it sneaks up silently. Right now, your kidneys could be struggling without you even realizing it. Millions of people ignore the body's subtle cries for help, mistaking them for stress, fatigue, or just aging. But here's the chilling truth. More than 37 million Americans are living with kidney disease, and almost 90% of them don't even know it. Think about it. Your kidneys filter around 50 gallons of blood every single day. They are your body's natural purification system. When they begin to fail, the warning signs are there, but most people brush them off until it's too late. In today's video, we're uncovering the 13 early warning signs of kidney failure, signals that your body is desperately trying to send you. These signs could save your life if you recognize them early enough. Before we dive in, if this is your first time here, welcome to your journey toward better health. On this channel, we bring you powerful research-backed information that can help you detect problems early and prevent irreversible damage. If you're ready to take charge of your health, tap that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more life-saving content. And hey, tell us in the comments where you're watching from. We love hearing from our global health family. Sign number 1, fatigue and weakness. Imagine waking up after what should have been a restful night, yet feeling as if you never slept at all. Your body feels heavy, your energy drained, and you're already on your third cup of coffee before noon just to function. This isn't ordinary tiredness. It could be your kidneys sounding an alarm. When kidney function declines, toxins and waste products start to build up in your bloodstream. This creates a poisonous internal environment that affects every single organ. One of the most damaging consequences is the disruption of your blood's ability to carry oxygen. Healthy kidneys release a hormone called erythropoietin, which tells your bone marrow to produce red blood cells. But when the kidneys are impaired, they make less of this hormone. As a result, your body produces fewer red blood cells, leading to anemia. Research shows that up to 60% of people with chronic kidney disease develop anemia. And according to the American Journal of Kidney Diseases, reduced red blood cell counts mean less oxygen reaches your muscles, tissues, and brain, leaving you in a constant state of exhaustion. This relentless fatigue is often brushed off as stress, overwork, or simply getting older. But in reality, it may be one of the very first red flags that your kidneys are struggling to keep up. Sign number 2, swelling in the feet and ankles. You slip on your shoes and suddenly they feel tighter than they did yesterday. By evening, your socks leave deep marks etched into your skin. Many people shrug this off as the result of standing too long or a salty meal, but persistent swelling in the feet and ankles can be your kidneys raising a serious red flag. Under normal conditions, your kidneys act like finely tuned filters, removing excess sodium and water to keep fluid balance in perfect harmony. But when kidney function weakens, they can't efficiently eliminate extra fluid. According to studies in leading nephrology journals, this malfunction causes fluid to accumulate in your tissues, creating what doctors call edema. Because of gravity, this swelling usually appears first in the lower parts of your body, your feet and ankles. What makes kidney-related edema alarming is that it doesn't vanish with rest or overnight sleep. Instead, it often progresses over time, creeping up the legs and in advanced stages, even affecting the hands, face, and around the eyes. Unlike temporary puffiness from standing all day or indulging in salty snacks, this type of swelling is persistent, and it's one of the clearest outward signs that your kidneys may be in distress. Sign number 3, changes in urination. Your urine is more than just waste. It's a direct window into your kidney health, almost like a liquid report card. When your kidneys start to fail, some of the earliest and most noticeable warning signs show up right here. One of the most alarming changes is persistent foamy or bubbly urine resembling beer froth that lingers in the toilet bowl. This isn't harmless. That foam often signals protein leakage, a condition called proteinuria. Normally, healthy kidneys prevent vital proteins from escaping into urine, but when the delicate filters inside your kidneys are damaged, they allow protein to seep out. Research in the Clinical Journal of the American Society of Nephrology identifies proteinuria as one of the earliest red flags of kidney damage. Another troubling change is nocturia, the need to wake up multiple times at night to urinate. Studies reveal that this can occur when kidneys lose their ability to properly concentrate urine, forcing your bladder to fill more often. And perhaps the most urgent warning, changes in urine color. Dark, cola-like urine or pink-tinged urine may signal the presence of blood, a serious indication that the kidneys are in distress. What makes these signs so important is their timing and persistence. A single odd bathroom trip may not mean much, but if changes in urine appearance, frequency, or volume become consistent, it's your kidneys crying out for immediate attention. Sign number 4, shortness of breath. You climb a set of stairs you've taken hundreds of times before, but this time you're left gasping for air, your chest tight, your energy drained. Activities that once felt effortless suddenly leave you breathless. While most people immediately suspect heart or lung trouble, the hidden culprit could actually be your kidneys. A large study published in the American Journal of Kidney Diseases, which examined more than 4,000 patients, revealed that shortness of breath is one of the most common complaints among those with kidney problems. There are 2 main reasons why. The first is anemia. As your kidneys lose function, they produce less erythropoietin, the hormone that stimulates red blood cell production. With fewer red blood cells carrying oxygen, even light physical activity can feel like a marathon. The second mechanism is far more alarming: fluid overload. When failing kidneys can't remove excess fluid, it doesn't just cause swelling in the legs and ankles, it can also seep into your lungs, leading to pulmonary edema. When fluid floods the tiny air sacs in your lungs, oxygen has a harder time passing into your bloodstream. The result? A terrifying sensation of drowning from the inside. Shortness of breath may seem like a minor inconvenience, but in reality, it can be an urgent sign that your kidneys are struggling, and your body is paying the price. Sign number 5, nausea and vomiting. Imagine feeling waves of nausea that come and go for no clear reason, or suddenly losing your appetite for foods you once craved. Maybe you even develop an aversion to the very meals you used to enjoy. This isn't just a random stomach bug. It could be your body's cry for help, signaling that it's being poisoned from the inside. When kidneys can no longer filter waste products efficiently, toxins begin to build up in the bloodstream, a condition known as uremia. According to the National Institute of Diabetes and Digestive and Kidney Diseases, these uremic toxins wreak havoc on the digestive system. They irritate the stomach lining, trigger nausea, and disrupt the brain's appetite control centers. The result: persistent nausea, episodes of vomiting, and a complete loss of interest in food. Unlike temporary indigestion or food poisoning, this discomfort doesn't simply pass. It lingers and worsens as kidney function continues to decline. In essence, your body is reacting to being slowly poisoned by waste that your kidneys should have eliminated. These relentless digestive symptoms are not only exhausting, but also one of the most critical warning signs that your kidneys are in serious trouble. Sign number 6, persistent itching. Picture an itch so deep and relentless that no amount of scratching brings relief. It's not the kind of irritation caused by dry skin, allergies, or a mosquito bite. It's an all-over torment that feels like it's coming from beneath your skin. For many with kidney disease, this symptom becomes one of the most unbearable. Research published in Clinical Nephrology reveals that up to 90% of people with advanced kidney disease experience this persistent body-wide itching known as uremic pruritus. The reason lies in your blood chemistry. When your kidneys fail to filter properly, toxins like urea and excess phosphorus accumulate in the bloodstream. These irritate nerve endings throughout your skin, producing that maddening itch. The problem doesn't stop there. Elevated phosphorus disrupts calcium balance, leading to calcium-phosphorus deposits under the skin, which only intensify the irritation. What makes this symptom especially cruel is that typical anti-itch creams or medications don't work, because the itch isn't coming from the skin's surface. It's coming from within, driven by toxic imbalances in your blood. Persistent, unrelenting itching is more than a nuisance. It's a powerful sign that your kidneys may be failing to keep your body's chemistry in check. Sign number 7, metallic taste in the mouth. Imagine sitting down to your favorite meal only to find that every bite tastes like you're chewing on pennies or aluminum foil. What once brought comfort and joy now feels like punishment. This strange, lingering metallic taste isn't just irritating, it's your body signaling that toxic waste is building up in your blood. According to the National Institute of Diabetes and Digestive and Kidney Diseases, when kidneys fail to properly filter waste, uremic toxins begin to circulate throughout your body. These toxins interfere with both your taste buds and your sense of smell, leaving behind a persistent metallic or ammonia-like taste. Some people describe it as constantly tasting blood or metal shavings, no matter what they eat. The consequences go far beyond annoyance. When food becomes unappealing, people naturally eat less, which can lead to malnutrition and unintended weight loss, both of which further weaken the body. To make matters worse, these toxins don't just affect taste, they also escape through your breath, producing a distinct ammonia-like odor, sometimes called uremic breath. When your sense of taste and smell are hijacked like this, it's not just a quirk, it's a sign your kidneys are failing to keep your bloodstream clean. Sign number 8. Muscle cramps. You're fast asleep when suddenly a bolt of pain shoots through your leg, yanking you awake. The cramp is so intense it feels like your muscles are tearing apart. These aren't the occasional after-exercise cramps most people experience. They're more frequent, more severe, and can even strike when you're at complete rest. Persistent muscle cramping, particularly in the legs and feet, may be a sign that your kidneys are no longer maintaining proper mineral balance. Under normal conditions, healthy kidneys act like expert regulators, keeping electrolytes such as sodium, potassium, calcium, and magnesium in perfect harmony. But when kidney function begins to decline, this delicate balance is thrown off. Research published in Kidney International Reports confirms that electrolyte disturbances are a major cause of muscle cramping in chronic kidney disease. Low calcium levels can trigger severe spasms, while excessively high potassium can do more than cause cramps. It can create dangerous heart rhythm abnormalities that may be life-threatening. What begins as painful cramps in the calves or feet can, over time, spread to muscles throughout the body. These aren't random aches, they're your body's distress signal, warning that your kidneys are failing to keep your blood chemistry in check. Sign number 9. Poor concentration or brain fog. You walk into a room and instantly forget why you're there. You reread the same sentence over and over, yet the words just don't sink in. Or maybe you feel as though your mind is wrapped in a heavy fog, slowing every thought and decision. While many dismiss this as stress or simply getting older, it could be a powerful warning that your kidneys are in trouble. When kidneys can't properly filter waste, those toxins don't just stay in your blood. They circulate throughout your body, including your brain. Research published in the American Journal of Nephrology shows that uremic toxins can cross the blood-brain barrier, disrupting normal neurological activity. This toxic interference leads to a condition known as uremic encephalopathy, which impairs memory, concentration, and overall cognitive processing. Alarmingly, studies reveal that even individuals with mild kidney disease can show measurable declines in brain function. What seems like harmless forgetfulness may, in reality, be your body warning you that your brain is being affected by a toxic buildup of waste. Brain fog isn't always just mental fatigue. It may be one of the earliest clues that your kidneys are struggling. Sign number 10. Puffiness around the eyes. You wake up in the morning, glance in the mirror, and notice swollen, puffy eyelids, almost as if you've been crying all night or barely slept. Many people chalk this up to allergies, fatigue, or even salty food. But persistent puffiness around the eyes can be an early red flag that your kidneys are in distress. The skin around the eyes is thinner and more delicate than anywhere else on your body, which makes it especially prone to showing fluid imbalances. When healthy, your kidneys keep essential proteins like albumin circulating in the bloodstream. But when kidney filters are damaged, they allow these proteins to escape into the urine instead. This protein loss disrupts your body's fluid balance. Without enough protein to keep fluid inside blood vessels, liquid seeps into surrounding tissues, leading to swelling, most visibly around the eyes. Timing plays an important role here. Puffiness is often most noticeable in the morning, because fluid tends to accumulate while you're lying flat during sleep. Unlike occasional swelling from a poor night's rest, kidney-related puffiness is persistent and often the very first outward clue that your kidneys are leaking protein. Sign number 11. High blood pressure. You check your blood pressure and the numbers keep creeping higher. Even with medication, they refuse to come down. While most people think of high blood pressure as a heart or vascular issue, your kidneys are deeply tied to this process. In fact, kidney problems and high blood pressure often fuel each other in a dangerous cycle that can accelerate organ damage. Research published in the journal Hypertension shows that kidneys are central to blood pressure regulation. They do this through several key mechanisms. Controlling fluid volume in your bloodstream by filtering out excess water, regulating sodium and potassium balance, which directly impacts blood vessel tension. Producing hormones that affect how blood vessels expand or contract. When kidneys begin to fail, these systems break down. Damaged kidneys can't remove excess sodium and fluid effectively, which increases blood volume and drives pressure higher. On top of that, diseased kidneys often release too much renin, a hormone that causes blood vessels to constrict, pushing blood pressure even further out of control. This creates a vicious cycle. High blood pressure damages the kidneys, and failing kidneys drive blood pressure even higher. Left unchecked, this cycle doesn't just threaten kidney health, it can also increase your risk of heart attack and stroke. Sign number 12, dry and flaky skin. If your skin has suddenly become unusually dry, itchy, or flaky, even after applying moisturizers and drinking plenty of water, it may be more than just a simple cosmetic concern. Persistent skin issues can sometimes reveal deeper health problems, including kidney dysfunction. Your skin often mirrors the state of your internal organs, and when the kidneys start to falter, these changes may show up on the surface. Research published in the International Journal of Dermatology highlights that healthy kidneys play a critical role in maintaining the delicate balance of minerals, vitamins, and nutrients that keep skin supple and vibrant. But when kidney function declines, this balance is disrupted in multiple ways. Impaired kidneys struggle to regulate phosphorus, leading to imbalances with calcium that interfere with normal skin cell activity. At the same time, deficiencies in vital nutrients such as vitamin D and B vitamins, both essential for healthy skin, become common in kidney disease. On top of this, chronic inflammation linked with failing kidneys reduces collagen production and weakens skin elasticity. The result is skin that feels dry, itchy, and prematurely aged, serving as a visible warning sign of internal imbalance. Sign number 13, loss of appetite and weight loss. Imagine sitting down to your favorite meal, only to realize you have no interest in eating, or perhaps you've begun losing weight without trying, and people around you are starting to notice how much thinner you look. While some might consider unintentional weight loss a hidden advantage, in the context of kidney disease, it signals something far more concerning. A body overwhelmed by toxins and struggling to maintain even its most basic survival mechanisms. Research published in Nutrition and Clinical Practice highlights that appetite loss in kidney disease is not simply about feeling less hungry. Instead, it stems from a complex metabolic disturbance. As kidney function declines, waste products known as uremic toxins accumulate in the bloodstream. These toxins interfere with appetite-regulating hormones like ghrelin, which normally trigger feelings of hunger. At the same time, they stimulate the release of inflammatory substances that send signals to the brain to suppress food intake. This double impact, reduced hunger hormones and increased inflammatory signals, creates a profound loss of appetite. Over time, this leads to unintentional weight loss, muscle wasting, and dangerous nutritional deficiencies. What makes the situation even more alarming is that inadequate nutrition further accelerates kidney decline, trapping patients in a vicious cycle that worsens their condition. These 13 warning signs aren't just ordinary health issues. They are your kidney's urgent way of signaling that something is wrong and that they need attention before it's too late. From relentless fatigue that drains your energy, to brain fog that makes it hard to think clearly, to swelling that changes the way your clothes fit, and even skin changes that affect your appearance. Each symptom is a vital clue and an opportunity for early action. What makes this knowledge so powerful is the fact that kidney disease is often called the silent killer because noticeable symptoms usually don't appear until serious damage has already occurred. But now that you're aware of these early red flags, you're no longer part of the 90% of people who may overlook them. Detecting the problem early can dramatically slow or even halt the progression of kidney disease. The sooner it's identified, the more treatment options you have. If you're experiencing any combination of these signs, don't delay. Book an appointment with your healthcare provider and clearly mention your concerns about kidney function. Just 2 simple tests, a blood test to measure creatinine and estimated glomerular filtration rate, and a urine test to check for protein, can reveal kidney disease in its earliest and most treatable stages. If you found this information helpful, type "helpful" in the comments to encourage us to create more life-saving content. Don't forget to like this video, share it with someone who may need it, and subscribe for more valuable health insights that could protect your future. Thank you for investing in your kidney health, because knowledge truly is the most powerful tool you have to safeguard your life.